Israeli troops have taken to the ground and the sky in attacks on Gaza following the collapse of its ceasefire deal with Hamas.
Now, this comes as many in the country appear in opposition of Israel's renewed attacks and amid fears over the fate of the remaining hostages. Fox News correspondent Trey Yingst reports from Tel Aviv.
Thousands of protesters gather in Jerusalem to demonstrate against the Israeli government. They're calling for a return to the ceasefire and the protection of the Shin Bet intelligence chief. Prime Minister Netanyahu plans to fire him over disagreements about who is responsible for the failure in intelligence that led to the October 7th attack.
I want the hostages back. I don't want the war to restart. I think our government is not doing what it should in the interests of the people, but it's self-serving.
Less than 50 miles away, the Israeli Air Force continues to pummel the Gaza Strip with airstrikes as the war intensifies. Wednesday afternoon, the Israeli military announced that ground forces have now entered Gaza and are recapturing territory in what is being described as a limited operation. Israel's defense minister Israel Katz says more evacuation orders will soon be issued for Palestinian civilians as the military campaign expands and Israel reclaims part of the strategic Netzarim supply corridor.
If all the Israeli hostages are not released and Hamas is not expelled from Gaza, Israel will act with an intensity that you have not seen.
Palestinian civilians are continuing to bury the dead killed by Israeli bombs, while regional leaders like Jordan's King Abdullah are condemning the return to war.
Israel's attacks and its blockade of aid, water and electricity to Gaza are escalatory measures that risk the lives of a severely vulnerable population. The ceasefire must be restored and the flow of aid must resume immediately.
Israeli officials continue to coordinate with the Trump administration over the war in Gaza, though no diplomatic breakthroughs are expected in the days ahead. In Tel Aviv, Trey Yingst, Fox News.